What's going on, YouTube? It's the Masked Man, Mr. Masked Man on YouTube. I'm here today with another video. Um, I saw this story. I first saw it on the talk, and it was about Vivica A. Fox going on a talk show, which I believe is on the E Network, and she was talking about, well, she was asked a question about 50 Cent, and she insinuated that 50 Cent was gay. Um, then now Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club already gave Vivica A. Fox the donkey of the day for this. So this video may be a little bit redundant, seeing as how he speaks more eloquently than I'm currently qualified to do. But I'll do my best and just deal with the basic subject matter at hand. I watched the talk, have the conversation, and they pretty much covered a lot of ground. Even these ladies, even this panel of women that they allow to be on network television. Now I love Sharon Underwood, and I really like Sharon Osbourne. But the rest of and I think Julie Chen is a gorgeous female. I think that woman is really attractive. She's really attractive. So, but they kind of sort of had this little conversation about, gayness, and they kind of flipped it into a situation where there's nothing wrong with being gay, and it's like if 50 Cent is gay, she shouldn't be exposing him. And Sharon Osbourne said something. She said, well, if 50 was gay, that would make him even more endearing. That would make him more likable. And I'm not here to bash the LBGTQ. But I don't understand how somebody presenting themselves as a heterosexual male, somebody engaging themselves in relationships with women under the guise of a heterosexual male, and then that person who did all of that perpetrating ending up being a homosexual, how that makes anyone a more likable person, regardless of what their sexual orientation is or was or should be or what's right or wrong. Somebody who does that is just fundamentally a liar. They're just fundamentally a liar. And being a liar and being somebody who lies about the possibility of you actually being with them for the long term is not something that's likable. I just wanted to address that comment that Sharon made in that show, that gay, straight, whatever, being a liar doesn't make you more likable. And if 50 Cent was gay and was with Vivica Fox and was perpetrating a fraud, then that would just make him a liar. And that doesn't make somebody more likable. Now, I didn't want to get into all of that, but the thing is, it's like, why is this a go-to thing for women who are mad at or who are angry at a dude, that they automatically want to insinuate that a man is gay. Like, if you're mad at a man, if you're upset at a man, why can't you just be honest with what you're upset about? I mean, because a lot of women probably have a legitimate gripe for what they're mad about. Vivica Fox may actually have some things about her, or some things that 50 said to her, some things that 50 did to her, that would legitimately make somebody angry, would legitimately make somebody bitter, would legitimately make somebody mad. But if he was gay and you knew 2, 3, 4, 5, however long ago you dated, because I'm not clear on the details, but if you knew then, why are you mad now? And why would that make you mad now? What about him being gay offends you so much that you feel like you need to bring it up now? Like, did he do something recently? Like, what is the source of your gripe? What is the source of this pain? Where is this coming from? Why is this being said? Why are you exposing him? People have this thing where they can't just say what they really feel in today's society. They have to throw something out that's a red herring in order to get people's attention and get people's sympathy and get people all riled up. I'll give you a good example. There's a guy who did the movie The Lord and the Rings, and I think his name is Elijah Wood, and he was in The Hobbit or something like that. And he did an interview on Sway in the Morning. And during the course of this interview, the girl who does the news told the story about Terrence Howard taking a pay cut so that Robert Downey Jr. could become a part of the movie. And when it was time for him to return the favor, he didn't make any sort of fight or put up any kind of effort to make sure that Terrence Howard stayed as in the Iron Man franchise. And Elijah Wood was like, that's kind of petty. It's like, why would you bring that up? I don't do favors for people and expect things in return. It was that sort of energy. Now, you really don't do favors for people and expect things in return, because people generally will let you down. If you don't have a verbal agreement with somebody, some sort of a contract with somebody, then they're probably not going to repay you if they have the chance to. That's just how people are. If it ain't explicitly stated, it shouldn't be expected. But nonetheless, Terrence Howard not getting repaid when he looked out for somebody is a legitimate reason to be bitter, and is something that's worth bringing up. But when you bring up some real shit, a lot of times in today's society, it's too real for people. The real shit makes people uncomfortable. The real shit makes people say, you shouldn't have said that. You should have left that behind closed doors. You should have kept that to yourself. You should have been private about that. You should have been private about the real shit. So now if you want attention, if you want sympathy, if you want some form of if you want to hurt somebody or you want to express your bitterness, you want to express your hurt, you can't say what you're actually mad about. You got to make something up that people can digest. And I think that's what Vivica was doing. I think she was making up some shit that people could actually digest, because if she said what she was really mad about, she probably would have gotten more backlash than she's getting right now. Now, they're not loving it, but they're not really shitting on her. They're not really, I mean, even Charlemagne was playing. He wasn't really going in on her. He was making this about booty licking. He was making it about that, which is a non-issue anyway. Whether you like to get that or do that or not, it's not an issue. It's not something that's worth talking about. And that's the whole point. What she said in general ain't something that's worth mentioning and talking about. But in order to fuck with 50 and in order to hurt 50, she can't say what she's really mad about. She can't disclose what she's actually mad about. She just gotta make up some bullshit to get some attention. So I really think people in today's society really have to start opening up in their humanity. And what I mean by that is, everything about humanity isn't pretty. Everything about humanity isn't, turn the other cheek. It isn't, taking the high road. Sometimes humanity is being bitter. Sometimes humanity is being mad. Sometimes humanity is being depressed. Sometimes it's hate. Sometimes it's straight up hate. I hate you. Just because, I like hating people that look like you. I mean, and we gotta express that so that we can move past it. But I do think women gotta stop using gay as a go-to insult for the men that they don't like. You gotta stop using gay and you got a small penis. You gotta stop using those two. You gotta come up with other things. Gay, small penis, and broke, I think, are the main female insults. But I'm no expert on the subject. Anyway, I am the Masked Man, Mr. Masked Man on YouTube. I do not currently have a Facebook or a Twitter. I will be working on acquiring one when I can find somebody who can show me the ins and outs. I am not technically inclined. I have a very old cell phone, and I don't even have internet at the moment. But tell me what you think of this story. Tell me what you think about Vivica Fox. Was I right? Was I wrong about the video? Leave your comments, like, dislike, subscribe, give me suggestions, give me pointers. Let me know if there's anything in the news that you want me to talk about. Anyway, that's all I have to say about the subject, and I will see you in the next video.